Hello again, everybody. Again, this is Chris Muslick. I am your instructor for the COMS 142 online programming course in C++. You should have received an email from me recently through your Sussex County College provided email account with some directions for how to access the web study system. That being said, this is the dashboard or the landing page that we see in front of us right now for our course. Okay. For the first week, I'm just going to go through some basics. I'm going to want you guys to get set up with a tool. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute. But just to kind of reiterate some of the stuff I had before mentioned before in the previous video. Sometimes I use the word video. Sometimes I use the word screencast. Um, they're kind of interchangeable, but nonetheless, from the first video, I just want you to remember that we're going to typically work on a Monday to Sunday type of schedule. Okay, so I will be posting new materials or releasing new materials on Mondays, and the week will essentially end on end of the day on Sunday. Most of the lecture that you will see will be provided via these videos and screencasts, okay? And these are going to be provided for you in lieu of a traditional, in-class lab slash environment. There's some benefits to using videos and screencasts. One of them is it gives you guys the opportunity to work in an asynchronous mode, okay, which means that I post something up on WebStudy. You may not be able to immediately work on it, but you can work on it on your own pace, and when you're done, you can send me your material. So it's a different kind of environment, okay. The other benefit with using like these videos and screencasts is that if you don't understand something, or if you want me to repeat something, what do? You just hit, you just rewind a little bit, and you'll be able to review the materials that I perhaps just covered. So there's another benefit to using these videos and screencasts. Um, I will I will check web study on a regular basis. Typically, I'll check it at least once a day from Monday to Friday. Based upon my weekend schedules, I don't typically get a chance to log on to web study, but I will be able to check web study at least once a day from Monday to Friday, to capture the materials that you send over to me for your assignments, to answer perhaps any questions or what have you. So let's dive into a little bit more into web study right here again. And this is kind of like going to be a refresh or a review, excuse me, of the what I had sent to you previously. So if you look at the, so once you log in, you get to what's called the dashboard. All right, scroll down over here into what's called the timeline. Let me switch over to a student view, okay, because your view as a student is a little bit different than mine as an instructor. So let me do this again real quick. So I'm going to click on timeline, and here you can see what I have posted for the first week of this course. So again, go through this and read what I have up here. More importantly, right now, these are the items that you're going to need to kind of work on for the week. All right. So this is the video that we're capturing right now, or that I'm capturing right now. Okay. And I provide you the video in one of two ways. The first way is via YouTube, so you can stream the content live. As I mentioned up here in the notes, if you're going to use YouTube, make sure you explicitly increase the video quality setting to should be at least 720p or better. All right. Otherwise, you won't be able to get such great resolution viewing my screen. The other option that you have is, and this is kind of the way I would prefer to do it, but again, everybody can do it their own way, is I duplicate, I save a copy of the video that I upload to YouTube, and I save it up here onto WebStudy, all right, as a download link. So you could actually, within Google Chrome, which I'm using here, you could take this video and download it to your machine or your device. All right. So if I were to right click on here within Google Chrome on this link, so what you can do is once you save the video down to your device, you can watch the video when you no longer need to stream it. Some advantages to that, right? You don't need to worry about bandwidth at the time, right? It's going to be downloaded to your local machine. And you also can archive these things if you want for a later date. Okay. Um, the other thing is we're going to be working on assignment 1 this week. Okay. Assignment 1 is a PDF document. Okay. The PDF document has a couple things that you're going to need to do. I will let you do that. Open up this document at your leisure. Go through the individual steps, read the instructions, and complete the assignment. One of the steps of the assignment is to install a integrated development environment of your liking or of your choice. Okay, that's the thing that we're going to be using in this class to develop and build and create our programs. Okay, I'm using Microsoft Visual Studio Express, the 2015 version. The instructions that I have in the assignment 1 will give you a link to where you can download that IDE. Okay. You'll also see in the instructions, and I permit you to use whatever IDE you feel comfortable with. I know not everybody uses a Windows machine. Some people have a Mac, some people have Linux, whatever it may be. That being said, you can see some more information about that in the assignment document. If you choose to use Microsoft Visual Studio Express, which I recommend, you'll get something that is going, once you're done downloading and installing it, you'll get something that's going to look like this. Okay, and this is Microsoft Visual Studio 2015 for Windows Desktop. It's free to download, free to install. I think the only caveat is that you need to create like a user account with Microsoft, and at the end of the installation, you'll be prompted to do that. Okay. So that being said, that's it for week 1. Next week, what we're going to do is get our hands a little bit dirty and create at least one real simple program together. Then I'll have you guys work on a lab or two. Okay. And I will be doing that within Visual Studio Express 2015. In the interim, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me via the web study mail utility, or you're welcome to use my college's provided email address, which you can grab off of the syllabus. Thank you and have a good week.